Let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing.
I'm on a mission.
I'm on a mission.
It's so pretty, I'd sure hate to waste this chance. We'll find us a shady little spot, not too cool, not too high.
Morning guys. I'm out here in the Kissimmee grass here on Okeechobee, and dark this morning. I mean, the moon's already set. It's starting to get daylight. And it's the middle of September 2024, guys. But I was asked yesterday how I approach fishing this Kissimmee grass on Lake Okeechobee, and I'll show you how I do it. Everybody does it different. But something, guys, always put your life jacket on in the morning, and also wear your kill switch. Another thing, I see guys come out here right at daylight, guys, and they turn their lights out on their boat. Don't do that, man. I'll tell you what, because guys come down through here right along the edge of this grass, and you get hit because it's so dark, you know. So this is how I do it, guys. Everybody does it different, right? It's not rocket science. I mean, usually I start out with I got about 4 or 5 baits on, and I'll try to see which one they're really keying to, and that's the one I go to. So, anyways, that's how I do it. So let's see if it works out. Okay, I hear them out there popping, guys. Let's see if we can go out there and get one. Like I said, it's just now starting to break day. This is when you want to do it. All right, now you want to get out here early. So I'll go into detail what I'm using afterwards. And early in the morning, I usually start out with a. But don't turn your lights out, guys. There's a lot of guys turn their lights out. Don't turn your lights out. And let's see what we got going. There's a whopper plopper. I don't need that whopper plopper out here. Right there. All right, there's a white ChatterBait. I'll throw that. And then there's just a regular, just a white jig. 3/8 ounce white jig. And I also got white spinnerbait. Guys, these are just things. And I use a black and blue jig, guys. And then I get my bait out here. I use a 4-inch swim worm on the back of my. You can use anything, but that's just what I use. 4-inch swim worm, Big Easy or something like that, you know. So anyway, this morning we'll first start out with a ChatterBait. See how we do with this ChatterBait, guys. All right. Turn on an electric motor. Boy, it's sticky out here again this morning, right off the back, man. Back out of this grass. I always fish the grass right at the edge of the lake, man. Right at the edge of the lake. Turn that down to about right at the edge of the lake. I like to start out with a ChatterBait or a buzzbait or a spinnerbait in the morning, because you know it's dark and makes a little bit of noise and kind of wakes them up a little bit. Still a little bit hurt. Boy, it is really sticky this morning, guys. I mean, it is really sticky. Okay. Guys, I'm gonna start out with a buzzbait this morning because it's really dark. Start out with a buzz bait, throw it for a few minutes, see what happens. This is a double-bladed buzz bait. It's made by Tim Hoyt there in West Virginia. Yeah, you can come out here right in front of King's Bar, right in front of Buckhead, and any of them places you catch fish. Just kind of slow roll that thing. I mean, I catch myself going too fast. I really do. I catch myself going too fast a lot of times. I just get caught up in the moment, you might say. There's a window out here too. I mean, once it starts breaking day, which it's doing right now, there's about 15-20 minutes that they really turn on, and you want to try to be somewhere that you know that there's fish in this grass. I mean, there's fish all through this grass, but boy, it's really close this morning. God, there ain't a bit of breeze blowing. Oh, there's one blew up, but he didn't take it. That's all right. That's all right. See what what got going on here. He blew up on it. Yeah, again, we're starting out with the old buzz bait, Tim Hoyt's buzz bait, guys. Just kind of slow roll it through here. We're gonna catch one, try to catch one on it, then I'm gonna switch to something else, guys. I see them popping out in there. Buzz bait didn't do it this morning, guys. I'll come back to that maybe in a little bit. Let's try something else here. All right, what else we got on here? Here's a. All right, guys, let's try Tim Hoyt's spinnerbait, guys. Slow roll that spinnerbait down there. Boy, it is humid out here this morning. It is really humid. All right, try this, see if this works, guys. Get this thing straightened back up a little bit. See if this works. Oh, there's one jump clear out of the water right there. All right, try this, see what it does. Still a little bit early. You can still catch them. You can still catch them. You can still catch them, guys. I hear him popping down there. Ooh. There he is. There's the first one, guys, right there on the old buzz or spinnerbait, guys. First one on the spinnerbait, guys, right there. See there? Right here we go, guys. There we go, right off the bat, man, on the old spinnerbait, guys. Oh, right there. Okay. There's one on the old spinnerbait, guys, right off the bat. All right. There's one. All right, here's what I was throwing. Old spinnerbait. Tore up my tail a little bit, guys, so I'll have to fix that. This is a special spinnerbait. I sent that magic spinner to Tim and showed him what it looked like. And he made these for me. They're heavy duty. I'll talk about that a little bit here. As soon as I get this untangled here, guys. You can do this in the Kissimmee grass anywhere down through here, guys. What the heck? How in the world did it do that? I don't know. Wait till it gets a little more lighter and just go to something else, guys. We'll go to something else here until I can untangle that spinnerbait. And go to a ChatterBait, guys. I catch a lot of fish on the ChatterBait. ChatterBait. I use a 4-inch swim worm, guys, and I dip it in chartreuse. So I don't know if that helps or not, but and then I spray the bottle or the bag with a scent, and just make sure that's all the way up on there, guys, like that right there. Make all the way up. Okay, let's try ChatterBait. Got one on a spinnerbait. Let's try the ChatterBait, guys. See what happens here. There ain't a bit of wind this morning, guys. Not a bit. Just get out to this grass real slow, like. And that ChatterBait will come right through there, spinnerbait will come right through there. Now, if it's real thick, you just got to use a jig, you know what I'm saying? Just a regular 3/8 ounce or ½ ounce jig and just kind of slow roll it through there. But this is just spartial, right? You can see right there, it's just spartial, you know? Just get out through there real slow. Ooh. There he is, guys. Oh, I lost him. There was one there, guys. Lost him there. Toop, toop. We'll go back and see if we can get him. There's one, guys, on it. Whoa, that's a big one, guys. That's a big one. That is a big one. I'm about to jerk it out of my hand. Oh my gosh, it's a giant, guys. This is a giant. Look at that. This is a giant, guys. On the ChatterBait this morning. Look at here. Look at the size of that one right there. Right there's a 5-pounder, guys. Right there's a 5-pounder this morning. Right off the bat. There's a 5-pounder. Woo! That's on the ChatterBait, guys. That's on the ChatterBait. So let me get how he's hooked. I wasn't losing him. That's for dark going short. Oh, man. Look at the size of that one, man. I'll put him in a live well. We'll take a good picture of him. Get me a hero picture here in a little bit when it gets daylight. That's every bit of 5 pound, man. Maybe even 6. That's a good one. Put him in here. Right there. Right there. We'll take a picture of him here in a little bit, guys. All right, there. Put it on automatic. Keep him alive. All right. Okay. There's the one on the ChatterBait. Okay, guys. And let's try the Hoyt's buzzbait, guys. Again, let's throw this Hoyt's buzzbait out there and see if we can get one on it. These are special made for me. I'm just nothing special, but he used to make me baits when I fished the Ohio River. And if I wasn't throwing one of his baits, I didn't cash a check. That's the truth. Tim Hoyt there in West Virginia, he makes, I'll show you when it gets daylight, these baits. They're really nice baits. A little bit of waves there. It's get daylight, guys. All right, guys, let's go back to the old ChatterBait here for a minute and see if I can catch another one. Could have used that 5 pounder yesterday in that old timers tournament. Ooh, guys. Could have used that 5 pounder yesterday in that old timers tournament. Come on, fish. Try the buzzbait right on this corner, guys. See, it's light enough now to. One on the buzzbait, guys. One on the buzzbait right here on the corner on which buzzbait, guys. One on which buzzbait right off the bat, guys. Look here. Double-bladed buzzbait, guys. Tim Hoyt's. Man, he makes a good bait. And I'm going to show you how strong they are. I told him, I said, man, I'm breaking these in the grass. And I said, can you make them a little heavier? I'm telling you, they're bulletproof. They really are. And they got a good sound to them, I'm telling you. Ooh, there was one blew up on it. Let's go out here in the deep, guys, and see if I can get one out here by these reeds. I just keep switching up. You see how many baits. I'm going to show you how many baits you can use out here. I mean, what? There's a mullet flipping through the water. Ooh. Switch it around again, guys. There's the buzzbait. All right. Buzzbait. All right. Let's go back to. I'm gonna throw a jig back, just a regular jig, guys. Just a 1/2 ounce jig, white chartreuse, and kind of swim it through there. I go real slow. I catch myself going too fast a lot of times. I catch myself going too fast a lot of times. All right. See if we can catch one on just a regular old jig, guys. Had a bump. Had a bump. It's just coming daylight, guys. Coming daylight. That's good. All right, let's put this clear over in that reeds over there. See if I can get one. Anywhere in this Kissimmee grass out here, you can catch them. You can catch them anywhere. But I've used all kind of trailers. I went back and forth, but I just used a 4-inch swim worm on the back of my spitter baits, jigs, buzz baits. I just use that on it. I mean, it just seems like that paddle, the paddle tail on it. It seems like I catch more fish. Everybody has their own one they want to use, but that's what I use, guys. Okay, guys, that's a swim bait. I catch myself going too fast. I really do. That's a swim bait, guys. So anyhow, I'm gonna go back to the buzz bait or spinner bait or chatterbait. All right, what we got on here? I got to go back to the chatterbait. See if I can get one on the chatterbait, guys. Just kind of keep switching around. Come right back where I just had that jig. See, there he is, right off the bat, guys. There he is on the chatterbait, guys. On the chatterbait. I'll tell you what, I catch a lot of fish on this jackhammer, point, chartreuse chatterbait. Oh! Chatterbait, guys, right there. Went back to the old chatterbait and caught one right off the bat. Good deal, guys, good deal. That chatterbait will come right through that grass too. It'll just, I put, see how big a trailer I'm using? 4 inches, guys. Using a 4-inch trailer, dipped in chartreuse, kind of a bass looking thing, bass trailer on it. You know, it don't matter what trailer you use, but just, you don't want a real big one. But, because, you know, I get turned back around here, guys. Get kind of, get turned back around here, see, right out in here, see if I can get one. Just go real slow. Try to keep that chatterbait down in the water just enough to wiggle a little bit. Right here on this corner, guys, there seems to be a lot of fish right here. Right in here. But you look down through there, all that Kissimmee grass, it's all got fish in it. You start down through there, you know. Camera set up high up here, but I don't have no mic, so I'm just going to try to back and forth. I'm going to go back to the spinnerbait now. I just caught one on the chatterbait. 95-pounder on the ChatterBait, guys. 95-pounder on the ChatterBait this morning. Woo, yeah. Throw the old ChatterBait, guys. Throw the old ChatterBait. I'll keep a couple of these to take a hero picture here when it gets really light. So, yeah, ChatterBait's been just ChatterBait, spinnerbait, swim jig. You know, everything works. Just go slow. Go real slow, guys. Go real slow. Just like catching fish out. Biggest thing you're gonna catch is about 5 pounds. 5 pounds. Like catching fish. What you want to do first thing in the morning, guys. Fish on, guys, fish on. Fish on, fish on. Okay guys, here's the deal this morning. I'm using my Kissimmee grass here on Lake Okeechobee, what I use in the morning. When I come out here, I get out here a half hour before daylight, and this is, you know, you can get some nice fish, guys. You can get some nice fish out here. I caught this one on a white chartreuse ChatterBait, and 4-inch swim worm on the back, and I dip it down in chartreuse, guys. You know, and I just kind of slow roll that through the grass. I use that. Let's let this old big old girl go. Let her do her thing. Let's get straight to it. And then I switch over to Hoyt's spinnerbait. It's the same tail, but a little bit of more flash with that spinnerbait. Anyhow, here we go. That's when you're hunting for gators. Right there is what you need. All right, guys. Where was I talking for that airboat coming? So he's crappie fishing. Speed worm, guys. It's never come to Okeechobee without a speed worm, you know, and swimming through that grass or the reeds or any cover. There's a lot of fish caught on that, of course, but And the horny toad, like this morning, it's just calm as can be, that horny toad right there. I always have one of them tied on and just barely pulling it through the grass. Always, always, always. I got black and blue jig too, guys. It's a trailer on it, black and blue. Always got a black and blue on there. Of course, I throw this down the channel as a whopper plopper, so I always got a whopper plopper tied on too, guys. But I want you to look. I want to show you something about these spinnerbaits Tim Hoyt made. Look how heavy duty they are to get through that grass. I told him what I wanted, and I'm telling you, and see how he's got it twisted here where you don't slide up and down. But yeah, Tim makes a great spinnerbait. I'm telling you that right now. It's just it's made for, really, I got these off of him for muskie originally, and then he started making them for me for bass because I told him how thick the stuff and how they're tearing up a regular spinnerbait down here, but they don't tear this one up. So the magic spinners, they'd still break, but I guarantee you that one's not going to break right here. I mean, this is heavy duty. And 65 to 80 pound test braid going through that grass. And I'm using a Shimano Corrado reel. The rod, everybody makes a big deal out of the rod, but shoot, I got Shakespeare's. I got $35 Shakespeare's, guys. That's I don't know. But again, here's another, real thick grass, like I said before. Right there, just a swing, just a white swim jig, guys, with a 4-inch trailer on the back of it. I like that paddle tail. I like, even on my buzzbait, I like that paddle tail. It gives it a little bit more action. You understand what I'm saying? It gives a little more action. But this is another Hoyt's buzzbait. I originally started using Tim Hoyt's spinnerbaits and buzzbaits and on the Ohio River, guys. And that's the only way I could cash a check on that river, fish tournaments in Ohio's lakes, is Hoyt's buzzbaits and spinnerbaits. I don't know why, but he's just one of them guys that's gifted on making lures, you know. West Virginia is well known. Tim, Bill Crane, you know, Billy Starkey, I name a few that make their own lures. The guys are just talented. Another one, Jim Payton in Payton City there. He makes crankbaits, and it's just really great baits, you know. The Hoyt's spinnerbaits and buzzbaits, guys. I just ordered $300 worth of them. I just tell you how much I like them, man, because I don't want to lose any. And you seen what that right there? Yeah, I can get back the old ChatterBait with a 4-inch paddle tail swim worm on it, dipped in chartreuse. I like kind of the bluegill color or lighter color, you know. Or you can use blue, but I like, you know, that. When the sun's up like this right now, I use black and blue. But there's not a bit of air moving. The humid, I bet it's $120. Yeah, 120 degrees right now, guys. But anyhow, that's how I approach the Kissimmee grass here on Lake Okeechobee first thing in the morning. I can't emphasize, you got to be on this lake at least a half hour before daylight. And get set up on this, find you a place out here, get set up and just start down through and go real slow. I mean, I can keep telling myself that. I get going too fast after I catch a couple, I get wound up and keep going too fast. But that's how I do it out here on Lake Okeechobee in the Kissimmee grass. I just slow roll that stuff, all that stuff I just showed you. Just slow roll it. Now this bite's not, it's coming to an end for long. I mean, you know, because coming into the fall thing, and then it's a different pattern, and then leave that Kissimmee grass because there's no shad, and there's no bluegill in it and stuff, you know, and the Kissimmee grass dies in the wintertime, so you go into the reeds, they just move into the reeds, start flipping the reeds, you know, you can catch them. But right now, from about the middle of May, the 1st of June, till October, this Kissimmee grass is a blast to catch fish in. I'm telling you right now. So anyway, that's how I do it, sports fans. My favorite, I guess, I like the spinnerbait. Don't get me wrong, I like that spinnerbait. I caught a lot of fish on spinnerbaits in the last 5 years, but that chatterbait, I'll tell you what, that chatterbait, they swallow it. They swallow it. That's what telling me right there that that's the bait they really want. So, but I've killed a few of them because they swallowed the doggone thing. But yeah, that's how I do it. And it's, like I said, it's 110 in the shade.